So, hey guys, Chauzu here. Today I got two teams for Doffy 2 and I'm going to be showcasing some Super Tandem level 5 no stall speedruns. Both teams are sub 5 minutes long and are pretty solid, but obviously hard to build for the Super Tandem. But yeah, like this team for example, you could swap Vivian Law and it works. It's just that you lose out on the Law support and it's not a no stall speedrun anymore. Anyway, both teams use completely different units except for the friend captain Vivi. She's on both teams, but she's just way too good for Doffy 2 in general, so bear with me for that. And yeah, this team is a bit more vanilla, while the second one is pretty wild. And I use a pretty unique strat on the second team, so look forward to that. But yeah, this won't have that many crazy things going on. Beppo is a very nice partner to Law, both for activating the Super Tandem and for having double special and giving tandem orbs on at least 2 different occasions. I'm using the Arena Mihawk on this team, he's really good. Removes death up, gives a chain lock, and as long as you've done enough damage last stage, you get his special back, so you can spam it. And both the chain lock and the death up removal are really good for this content, so it's at least more interesting than using the Vivian Rebecca legend and just swapping them. Yeah, we use Vivi here, we get full board of matching orbs and orb boost this stage and the next stage. Pika stage here, so we're going to be using Mihawk again. Get the chain lock, remove the death up. Removing death up isn't as important here since Law does that with his captain ability, but whatever. Yeah, in retrospect it might not be the most optimal combo for Law, but it's pretty interesting anyway. The main issue is that you want to fit someone that can remove the death up against Virgo and also can give a chain lock against Pika, so yeah, Miyaki also ended up being very good for that. And yeah, we are keeping the speedrun up, we're just plowing through this content. And yeah, we've kept most of the tandem orbs, so that's nice obviously. And as long as you get the Super Tandem activated with Law, all type orbs will be beneficial. So Beppo here will be hitting with matching orbs for example. With Super type, just to do a bit more damage, we can kill this stage in 1 turn. Very easy. And yeah, as you might notice here, I won't be able to get like all specials back, but it actually doesn't matter because Law is going to be adding so much damage anyway last stage. Like, we have Vivi special for orb boost. I think I forgot to add a color affinity support, so we don't have that. But we're going to be able to get a death down conditional from Law's super class special. And we also have the Super Tandem, so those two together will be more than enough. Also the chain lock from Mihawk, of course. So yeah, despite not having attack boost, the color affinity is going to be quite the damage anyway. And yeah, way overkill. So yeah, let's move on to the second team, and as promised, it's going to be a bit more interesting, in my opinion. Like, it has some familiar faces, but you're going to see some strats you've never seen. I want to make you aware of the fact that I do not have any way of getting chain lock with this team. And if you never really built for Doffy 2, you might not know what's so special about that. But basically every team ever for Doffy 2 has had a way to get a chain lock, and there's a good reason for that. I'm not going to say that this is the first team without a chain lock, because Doffy 2 is so easy now that someone has probably tried it. And like the first version of this team did have Vivi Becca, but I actually forgot to swap her to get the chain lock and just continue playing, and I actually beat the content despite that. So I just replaced Vivi Becca because like I only put her on the team for that swap for that chain lock basically. And yeah, you're going to see a lot of super tandem this content. I have a lot of fun ways to keep my tandem slots on the team here. And yeah, you've seen me use super tandem Luffy before, and you know that there's basically no reason to use super tandem Luffy without Soba. Like, Soba is basically the main reason why super tandem Luffy is by far the best super tandem legend for normal content. Like, it's so easy to just continuously spam super tandem with Soba on the team. And yeah, most stages like that's all you need really. But yeah, we move on to that Pika stage I talked about, and you basically always get a chain lock here. First you kind of want it because of the decreased chain to do enough damage. But even if you do kill without a chain lock here, Pika will inflict you with 99 turns of a very low chain lock. And for most teams that's a death sentence, because having a chain is a very important part of damage for all teams. But of course you can get around that by just having enough buffs. Usually that's not really an option, but when you can get the super tandem 2.5 times extra damage every turn, chain becomes a lot less important. So yeah, you'll see we'll basically keep running through this content without caring. It's actually pretty beautiful in a way. Next stage was definitely the hardest because I needed to do one manual tap. I wanted, basically the way I'm going to do it is that I'll start the chain with Soba, hit the quick boss with Luffy to kill him, and while Luffy taps I manually swap to Robin, which I'll swap to in a while. But yeah, swapping Robin here gets a full board of tandem, which I said before, just a cool use of Nami and Robin's abilities. Of course the main reason we use Robin and Nami is for the paralysis reduction in Sailor and the carrot support to remove death up. And yeah, not talked about Kinemon anything here, but he's been able to give -3 CD to the team. This ensures that Luffy and Vivi will be ready for final stage. So yeah, we're already there. And yeah, this team is actually going to do like kind of the same damage as the last team. Like, we have more buffs with this team, but we have a lot lower chain, so it kind of evens out. But yeah, Color Affinity from Kid support, Orb boost from Luffy. We will buff the Orb boost with Vivi because why not? Now we can use Soba to get back the tandem orbs and attack boost. And then we just get the super tandem going. And kill the 2 Doffy with our 3 strength units, but I don't even need to hit with one of them. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching guys. See you next time.